been a long day. Let's play some games. Hey, if you're anything like me, playing games with your kids is absolutely amazing. Absolutely love it. But it can be kind of difficult to pick the right games for them. So I've got some young kids. That means I'm not playing Borderlands with them. I'm not playing Gears of War. I'm not playing Halo. What I am playing is Peggle 2 or Bejeweled or these little like puzzle games. Why am I playing puzzle games with my kids? Well, let's discuss. I'm playing puzzle games with my kids for a couple different reasons. One, I don't want to expose them to all the violence and the shooting and all these other weird things while they're still young. So I'm going to stay away from Halo. I'm going to stay away from The Division. I'm going to stay away from anything with mature content or probably even teen content because they're so small. Also, I want to help them like mold their brains so that they're thinking about different things and how to solve problems rather than just a shooter on rails type thing. What I'm looking at is moving forward in a way that allows for them to discover patterns and look for clues and problem solving skills. When I'm playing games with them, I'm playing Peggle, I'm playing Peggle 2, Bejeweled, Star Wars Legos. Typically, I don't really always play games with them right now because they're so young. I'd rather play Legos with them or play a board game with them so that we can go through these problem solving skills. But sometimes they just want to sit there and play a game with me, and they'll grab the old Xbox 360 controller and they'll sit there and they think they're playing the game while I'm playing some random, well, it's not really random, is it? It's Madden. They typically sit there and have a 360 controller while I'm playing Madden. So if you've been around at all, the Instagram, which you can subscribe at the link below, or here at YouTube, which by the way you can subscribe right there. We're just, I shouldn't be playing Madden because the game's so infuriating, but having my kids with me, I realize that I'm playing a game and I don't want to teach them to be mad at video games. Okay, so the game bugged out. No big deal. I've got them. I'm setting a good example for them. If it does start irritating me, then I switch the games and I go to something that's not aggravating, and I'll be playing a game that is a problem-solving game, trying to teach them to recognize patterns and symbols and all these other little things that will help them out later in life. So we're going through and playing Bejeweled, and all of a sudden you can see young kids being like, oh, I need to move this here to make a 3, or I can move there to make the little L shape or the T shape, or it's really a lot of fun to watch them recognize the patterns and realize what's going on and just start wanting to do it on their own. Peggle's a little bit more difficult because there's a little bit of geometry involved, but as they become more intuitive with it, it's much more fun to go through that process. The other thing that we really enjoy doing are board games. So buying age-appropriate board games, really key and important, especially with having the 3 little ones. So especially the youngest one, he just puts everything in his mouth still, so we can't pull out Risk. It's way too advanced of a game. There's too much dice rolling. It's more of a strategic game, so it's not going to hold their attention as long as it should. Clue. Clue's a great game for the oldest, but not for the middle or the younger one. But we also have a color matching game that's really good for the middle child. It's really a lot of fun playing these different board games with them. And as much as I love Legos games, dude, just playing straight Legos with these guys has been fantastic because they're exploring and they're building and they're having all this different fun. So building in a Lego game, like you press a single button and all of a sudden it just cool, got it. I really enjoy doing that because it doesn't take me 4 hours to build a building. It takes me like 4 minutes maybe. But it just watching my kids' faces as like they just slap together huge like intricate Lego builds by pressing and holding that button. They think that they're the master of the world, and it's awesome to watch and see. So I really enjoy doing that with them as well. I really just want to say that for everybody out there that is considering video games to be the devil, it's really not. It's just another tool in the toolbox for parents to be able to express different ways to problem solve and have skills and teach. Because if we can hold our kids' attention and move their minds towards where we want to mold and shape them, we can use video games to teach and interact and have a good time, so that we're not sitting there writing the same thing 10,000 times just to master spelling. We can use a video game to do that. We can use a video game to teach logic. We can use a video game to teach problem solving skills. It's all about how we use it for video games. They can interact with the video games and they can learn from it. And if we're there with them and engaged with our kids, being a parent is awesome, because it's like having your second character in an RPG, and you get to power level it, right? You've already learned all this stuff. You get to help power level somebody else so that they can do it faster and better. I really just don't want people to think video games are the devil, because a couple individuals went out and had not great research and said video games are the devil, and then the news media says, oh no, video games are the devil. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna put some links down below for resources for selecting age-appropriate video games. I really just wanted to talk about being able to play video games with our kids, no matter the age. I think it can be a benefit. It's all how you use it. Let me know down below what you think when it comes to playing video games with your kids. Is it a positive? Is it a negative? Is it how we interact with our kids? What is your favorite way to play video games with your kids? And do you ever let them win? Or do you always have to show them that dad plays better? Alright, this is Raider Gaming, and I'll see you next time.